3, 2.
So we're here with Jessica Neely, the educational producer for KQED's new program Quest, which is on Channel 9. Welcome, Jessica.
Thank you.
So tell us a bit about your program Quest and what you do for this program.
Well, Quest is, we're in our second year now of production, and it is a science, nature, and environment project from KQED. And it's not just a television production. A lot of people, when they think of KQED, think of just our Channel 9 or just 88.5 on our radio station. But actually, we have a program that airs on Tuesday nights at 7:30 about science, nature, and the environment in the Bay Area on our television station. And then we also have about 5 to 8 minute stories that air on our radio station as well. Right now those are on Friday mornings, and in April that'll change to Monday mornings. And then we also have a really amazing website where you can stream and download the television and radio content, but you can also find all kinds of original new stories, our science blog, online nature hikes, all kinds of really interesting information on the website. And then what my job is to work on the educational materials. So to help educators and to help students use the KQED media in their classroom.
And you've gone around to a variety of schools across the Bay Area. So to what areas have you gone to?
We have met with teachers in San Francisco, in Oakland, in the South Bay, in the North Bay. We're really trying to cover a broad range. We have workshops that we offer to have teachers come learn how to use the Quest media with their students. And that actually, we open those workshops up to any educator. So it could be classroom teachers, we've had elementary school teachers, we've had Girl Scout troop leaders, really any educator that works with youth around science and the environment.
So you're not just limited to high school students?
No, definitely not.
And how is Quest getting young people involved with the environment specifically?
So we have a number of different things. One is obviously one of the ways that lots of students access media is through both computer and handheld devices like iPods. So all of our television and radio stories you can download, and so you can take them with you. So that's one way that we're trying to make ourselves more accessible. We also have some of our stories on YouTube, we have them in iTunes. So really finding new ways to let youth know about the program that we have rather than just having to watch television on Channel 9 or just having to listen to the radio. And then through our education program, we're taking the media into schools, and we're also working on a couple of projects that will be coming up in the next couple years, really trying to help youth create new media that uses some science and nature pieces that we offer to help them make that media.
Tell us a bit about the new media project that the program is planning to launch geared towards the youth.
So what we're hoping to do is actually take pieces of video or still images that we capture or audio that we capture when we're out shooting for the radio and television programs and put them into sort of an online library where students and teachers or educators could use those little media pieces in their own media creation projects. So from that, then we're also hoping to run a contest where students would submit their media projects. It might be a video or other kinds of things that they create, and we would have a youth media contest, hopefully in 2009. We're crossing our fingers.
And so this media, is it only going to be geared towards environmental advocacy, or can it? What other branches would it?
So we'll take a look once we really pull all of our partners together for the project, but we'll definitely have a few different themes. One will absolutely be an environmental theme. We may have one that's a little more sciencey in nature, a little more hard science. So we'll offer a few different themes to help engage different people in what they're interested in.
And speaking of themes, what kind of topics are covered on the program?
We cover a wide range of topics. There are 9 content areas that we cover. I can't try and name all of them at the moment, but they basically fall into the life science area, the physical science area, and then sort of the environmental area. So we have stories ranging from debris in the bay to the new Cal Academy and how it's a really environmentally friendly building. We have stories about what NASA Ames is doing in their research. We have health stories about stem cells and Alzheimer's. So we really try and cover a wide range.
And in addition to awareness, does your program also have broadcasting of certain environmental issues going on in the Bay Area?
You know, what's really good for that is our radio program, because it airs in the mornings during drive time when people are sort of trapped in their cars, and it airs during our California report in the morning, which is also sort of a newsy time of the morning. Our radio program really is able to jump on board news headlines that are coming up about the environment. So that's really where we actually cover more environmental policy.
And give me an idea of what sort of issues the program is covering regarding environmental issues in our own Bay Area.
Well, we've done quite a number of different things over the course of the year. We have a new story that comes out every week, so anything from sort of clean tech programs, what's going on sort of in the technology world, and then any special bills that are coming up. If something's being renewed, we try and cover that as well.
And do you propose to your audience certain solutions or actions for them to take up?
It's a good question. We don't. We are public broadcasting, so really trying to give a fair, balanced account of what goes on with some of the different issues. And then obviously if people are interested in finding out more, we have additional information on the website. They can come online and find a blog for each one of the stories. So if anyone had a particular viewpoint on an issue, they could come online and leave their comment on the blog for that particular story. But we really aren't an advocacy program.
And this issue is not just limited to Bay Area issues, but also extending into national issues.
Exactly. Really being public broadcasting, we try and stay away from advocacy and really provide people with as much information as they need to make their own decisions.
And shifting gears here, you also were an environmental teacher at San Lorenzo High, started the first environmental program over there. So as a teacher, what kind of shift have you seen in your students and in the youth regarding their awareness to environmental issues and really, their sort of concern for what is going on in the environment right now?
You know, it's interesting. I think over the last few years there's really been an increase in the number of schools that have environmental science classes at their school. It was very often that you would see a traditional biology class and chemistry and physics, but not always the environmental science. A lot of times environmental science was sort of relegated to a club after school or a lunch group that got together. But really, it's amazing the increase in the number of science classes that are now being offered that meet state requirements, that are sometimes AP classes. So it's really, really an increase, which is really fantastic.
So with the increase of environmental classes being integrated into the public school system, why is it that you feel that the youth are becoming, even in this age, more so than ever, more so concerned about the environment right now?
You know, one of the things that I found when I was first starting the environmental science class at San Lorenzo was that it really gave youth a different viewpoint on science. You know, the environment is something that touches all of our lives, whereas it's a little bit harder to connect with just a straight chemistry class or just a straight physics class. But really trying to bring those topics into the environmental realm gets youth interested in what's going on around them. I think also environmental science offers a way for students and youth to really do something that matters. So instead of waiting until you have a PhD or you're in college to do a research project, with environmental science you can go out and do a restoration project on the weekend, or you can be part of something like EarthTeam that has the green screen.
And, with the question of why science, environmental science really answers that for students.
Absolutely. I think you're right. I think it gives that answer to why. Why should I care? Well, the environment is really important, and look at what's happening all around us.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jessica, for this wonderful interview. And you can catch Quest on KQED Channel 9 and radio station
88.5 FM. And then you can also find everything on our website, which is at kqed.org/quest.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.